That is not our intro, but we're just going to start it off anyways. I don't know why I don't have an intro in here, but what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know why I don't have our entry loaded up on this one. It's always loaded up, but I guess it just is not there anymore. But what's up, everybody? Welcome in tonight. This is Monday Night Mock Draft. We have an awesome episode lined up, ready for you tonight. We are going to be getting into the Scott Fish Bowl 14 mock draft, and we have some epic guests on tonight. Mr. Bob Rung himself is on with us tonight. We've been giving away a consistency guide every week. Talk a little bit about the amazing expo that he throws every single year. And we also got Miss Gina Noble, the one who's been absolutely crushing it last year in the Scott Fish Bowl.
We're not worthy.
Oh, stop.
And with me, as always, Pete and Will. So tonight, we're going to get on it. What's up, Bob? What's up, Gina?
Good. Let's roll. Let's start this bad boy. Gina's only got 30 seconds. You got to roll.
And it's going to be, like I said, tonight, we're going to have 30-second timer. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. Wild and crazy kids. We're going to have some fun with it tonight. Y'all ready for it? I mean, y'all know a little bit about the rules are crazy. So we'll just talk a little bit about the rules real quick. So 6 points per touchdown, 2 points per 2-point conversion. The one thing that's crazy though, a little bit about this year with the quarterbacks is it's 1 point per 50 yards. Majority of people who play in, fantasy football are used to that 25 yards, 1 point. So, it's half point per 25. Basically is what we can say tonight. Rushing is getting a little bit of the upside. Rushing is going to be helpful for your quarterbacks because of that passing, unless you have a quarterback who is passing a lot of touchdowns or a lot of yards. Your rushing quarterbacks may be a little bit of a beneficiary or a benefit to you tonight. So we'll talk a little bit about that. 1 point per 10 yards for rushing. 0.5 per first down. So your running backs also are getting a little bit of a boost per first down. I think last year it was 1 point per first down period per player. Your tight ends will get a little bit of bonus on their catching the receiving first down. So just remember that the tight ends are going to be boosted a little bit here. So receptions, doesn't matter who they are, quarterback, kicker, running backs here though, 0.5 per catch. So if you got somebody like Mariota who catches his own, passes.
I'm going to try to get the high-end kicker receivers.
Wide receivers, 1 point per catch. So it's pretty standard for most people who play. But tight ends get that extra half point per catch. They also get a point per first down, which is absolutely nuts. So just think about, tight ends are going to be pretty beastly this year. They kind of were last year. I mean, if anybody was in Scott Fish Bowl 13, they kind of knew, and we were seeing, Kelsey going at least, to me, I saw him number 1 overall all the way up to 7. So he's probably going to be up there, or another tight end is going to be up there maybe this year. Kicking, pretty standard from last year, 3.3 points per extra point made. So if you want to just kind of think of it, it's 0.1 points per yard for kickers. So, most, as a field goal is like 33 yards, I believe. So that's kind of how you can kind of think of it, 3.3 yards per extra point. So it doesn't matter. Just if you want to think of it, it's 0.1 points per yard on a field goal. So 55 yards, you get 5.5. Special teams, this is the crazy thing this year, 10 points per return touchdown. So, man, if you would have had like a Devin Hester, I mean, obviously we didn't play, during the Super Bowl, but where he scores 2 touchdowns, and how many ever yards he gets, 1 point per 5 yards on the return. So returners this year, man, it's going to be nuts. Marvin Mims last year had a 99-yard touchdown on a kick return. So think about that. That's a huge play. So scoring this year is going to be absolutely bananas. But I'm gonna pull up. Let's get this over here.
30-second timer, everyone. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Time. Paper bag. It's gonna breathe into a paper bag for anxiety.
It's gonna be Absolutely bonkers. So let's give everybody a little bit of a heads up here real quick. Will, if you want to pop on real quick to Sleeper and just kind of let everybody know that we're about to draft.
Yep.
Yeah, let me get some of these comments in here. Bob, Gina, let me hear a little bit about kind of your tactics that are going into this tonight. What are kind of some things? I know you both played last year and probably the year, but I don't know if Gina did the year before. I think you might have, but I know Bob Long has. But I mean, obviously it has changed from that, 3 years ago to now. It's a lot different, but comparing to last year, not a lot of difference. There are some differences that will affect, drafting this year, but what are your kind of thoughts going into this draft this year?
I'm going to do whatever Gina did last year because
I wish I could remember.
I don't know what it was, but
it worked.
But it worked.
I'm going to try to attempt to do what I did last year, which is just, pick a good team. I did pick Travis Kelce at the 4 spot. So I'm picking from the 3 spot this year. I did pick from the 4 spot. So I did pick him at the 104. And I got lucky. Last year I drafted Sam Laporta and Puka. I got Puka in the very last round. So those are 2 players that really went off that I don't think people saw doing as well as they did. So those were really, really valuable players for me, which I got burned about Puka, I will have you know, and I look like the brilliant person. But this year, because there's more flex positions, I'm going to try to take value where value falls. So I'm not getting overly caught up in, yes, the points are the points, but I also feel like sometimes you can overlook value as it falls, and you can't overlook that value when it's staring you in the face. So I am going to try to just value pick, and I'm going to try to keep my wits about me on a 30-second clock and not get auto picked. Which I am not good at.
I'm going to start this. I know the 30 seconds is going to be crazy, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is very helpful because you're not going to be in a live draft this year, but if you ever are in a live draft, it's 30 seconds is going to feel like a long time compared to being in a live draft. Literally are in the moment. And like I said, last year, Scott Fish's kid, Ian, was there, and he was literally just berating us and telling us how crappy our picks were. And you're like, oh my God, a child is telling me that I suck. What is worse than that? You're like, oh. All right, we're going to start tonight's draft. Like I said, thank you, Gina. Thank you, Bob, for being with us tonight. We are on the clock. Mr. Will, you are on the clock. What the heck? First person gets 32 seconds? I saw that.
I took advantage of those 2 seconds.
There you go.
I wish those 2 seconds were applied like in the 4th or 5th round, but
later rounds, man.
I'll take it.
Wait till we're in the later
rounds.
The reason we did Laporta real early.
You guys were crazy thinking I was going to
love that, Gemmo.
Chelsea the first round.
Hey, right here.
I think his finger slipped. I don't think he meant to do that.
He meant to do that.
That's a pick.
Dang.
Just messed my draft up.
Return madness, coach says. Dante Hall would have been Weapon X.
Oh, somebody's going to time out.
So he was our last guy that we had pop in too, so it doesn't be too bad if he times out. Did either of you guys see who that guy was when he popped in? I know we
picked it because that wasn't who was up on.
Yeah, that was the next one up.
He's in here now. I see him. He just popped in. I seen him get the green light, so he must have just missed it. Dave.
But when you go on auto, the profile picture says auto in it. So if you miss the pick, it'll automatically switch it until you turn it off.
So I planned on, if Hurts fell to me, I was going to go Hurts. If he didn't, then I was going McCaffrey.
See here, I've got a lot of players that I really like. I talked to Bob a little bit about this.
Yeah, I'd say I know what you're picking, or where you're planning on picking.
The upside of this play is if he is healthy, I love this play. And I got some shit on the first time when we did this over CJ Stroud. Once again, it's 1 point per 50 yards passing. So I'm not going off that. Like I'm playing off of literally Richardson being healthy all year and me potentially saying, okay, this guy can score touchdowns. We've seen him rush a ton of touchdowns when he was healthy. You know, the upside is so high.
It's a good pick.
I've seen people projecting him at 1, which is crazy, but is it undoable?
He's got weapons.
I think it's doable. He's definitely got weapons. I mean, you're not only that, you're going to be scared of who else is running in the backfield, right? Who's going to carry the ball? Who do we protect against?
What are your thoughts on the 3rd round reversal and how you pick your draft order, or where you want to draft from?
I want to be in the middle.
So I got that in the
especially 3rd round reversals, because then you don't get affected.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Right. I like to draft at the back because I like to see where the draft starts. I want to see where it kind of starts at. What's falling to me? If it's quarter, if there's a, you know, this year is a little bit different. Like last year, I think I had spot 10 and I was going for running back. So I was like, all right, I'm going to draft Nick Chubb if he falls to me. And then if Nick Chubb didn't get hurt last year, my team would have been so good. It would have been Nick Chubb. I think I had Breece Hall. Who was the 3rd? I was just like, oh my God, my running backs are so good this year. It's like and then Chubb goes down week 2, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was gruesome.
Season's over. So remember, you also got to remember too, one thing you do have to remember.
Come on, Pete.
That was unsure pick, but
one thing you do have to remember is, so the positions roster. I've got my guy queued up, so I'll just kind of talk about it. Roster construction: 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. Right? Then you got 5 flex spots, and then a super flex spot, which means you can start a quarterback there. So I'm going with a guy here that I love for very, very high upside, and it's one of Gina's favorite people in the world. Oh, it wasn't Joe Burrow. What? I had my guy start here. Oh, I wasn't adding my queue. Well, I guess I'm taking Joe Burrow. The guy I was going to talk about. I guess
you're set on quarterbacks now.
Don't say his name.
I had it on the star, which is not the right thing. You have to have that little plus card, purple card thing. I should have just picked him. But it's okay. I guess I'm going 2 quarterbacks. I got to turn my auto pick off.
Oh, there he goes. Crap. I wanted him to fall back to me.
Yeah, that's who I was going to go with.
I know.
I got to say that Gibbs, I think that's a good pick, Pete, because they're planning on using him a lot more in the pass catching. And I was reading about it, and they're working him out, or going to work him out in camp on that. I think he's going to be really valuable this year.
Yeah, my little hesitation on that was the shared backfield with Montgomery. So,
oh shit, that's me. Damn it.
He's still going to see like at least 50% of the snaps.
Yeah,
easy.
I like Dak. I think Dak's going to be the guy. I mean, he is literally playing for his job.
Yeah.
Yep. And big money.
Once again for that guy, huh?
I just hope Lamb signs, or they make something happen. Please don't.
I don't know how I want to pivot here. I know. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little crazy. Oh my God, maybe.
Oh, I mean, that's not crazy. I like Trey McBride. I
wasn't really gonna go tight end there, but
3rd round reversal, so it's not a bad idea.
Oh, look at I started a tight end run.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did.
With the 3rd round reversal, I wanted to make sure that I had a top QB and a top tight end, and also stacked. So I feel more comfortable going in, starting all the way back over at 1, because this is my spot in Scott Fishbowl. So hopefully I practice and do well.
God, if I had a little kid telling me how terrible my picks are right now, I'd be in sheer panic.
You know what I'm saying? It's wild.
Shit.
That's a good pick there. I thought about
Damn it, that's who I wanted.
He had a really good season last
Yeah,
year.
he did.
And this year, hey, Trevor Lawrence got paid. He's going to ball out now.
That's not who I meant to pick. Damn it. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. My whole draft's fucked up.
JC is like,
It's these 30-second times.
I literally no. I meant to click on the player to look at his stats because the person I wanted to go with is who's playing with Kirk Cousins this year. So I wanted to kind of look at his stats with Kirk Cousins. I was gonna go Pitts. So
that's right, Chuck.
Yeah, that's my team is F. So if anybody is looking at my draft, I've already screwed up twice. So this is really bad.
You know whose draft so far is standing out to me is Gemo. Two tight ends.
Yeah,
I like it
right now.
My team.
Oh my god, that was a total panic pick.
So it doesn't matter. Don't look at my team. My team, I literally have picked 2 people that I didn't mean to. My team right now should look Anthony Richardson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kyle Pitts. That's what my team was supposed to be. You're incorrect, sir.
He's crumbling under.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I want you to host a show with 30-second picks.
We should be a little bit better at this. This is our second week with 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Here goes T-Law. So he goes 2 tight ends and 2 quarterbacks.
Oh, Gina, that's such a good pick. I was hoping.
Yeah, I like Jordan. Jaden Daniel, that's sick.
They are going to be so good.
No, they keep saying
General likes it.
out of the draft that he's the most NFL ready.
Oh, shit. What the hell happened?
See, that's what I'm saying. Did you?
Well, you know what it is? You sit on a player, and if somebody picks it, readjust it. I wanted Derrick Henry.
Yeah. I like Josh Jacobs. I think that was a great pick.
No, it was a terrible pick.
It's a terrible pick.
Damn it, I wasn't paying. I should have put him in Q so I wouldn't have screwed up. I have to remember that.
I'll go to Adams. Man, this team would have looked a lot better. Richardson, St. Brown, Pitts, Adams.
I mean, you're all right. You just got to start building from there. You got what?
TJ Hawkinson ain't going to start half the year. Not getting to the 3rd round.
But when he does start, he's going to be
for an injury. Pray for an
I just
injury.
got to finish strong, baby.
Listen, this is where you got to go in strong with your late round tight end.
Yes. Yep. You can definitely do that.
I ain't mad at it. I can't be mad at what I did to myself.
And you're supposed to put the pressure on me because I'm drafting right in the position I'm going to be at the Scott Fish.
Well, just know what my team would have looked like right now. It would have been Richardson, St. Brown, Pitts, Devonta Adams. That would have been what my team would have been.
Here was Caleb Williams.
Wendy said Bob said shit.
You're lucky it was PG-13. I would go both the other words.
Yes, PG-13.
Man, I would have loved that. Have Jackson and Henry. Damn it.
Yeah.
It's just the mock.
That's true. That's what I was thinking
the
about.
mock.
And I actually have the 7th pick in my league, my actual league. So
that's when you know you're picking with passion, when you're upset about a mock.
Coach said, "Don't tell us, Mom."
I'm always upset if I don't get what I want. Yeah, pretty much how it works.
Shit.
Ooh, sniped.
That's the right player, JC.
He's gonna have a great.
I'm just gonna go for the stack. I like a guy differently, but I wanted to just go with the stack. I'm just gonna take the stack because he ain't gonna fall back to me. I'll go get that Richardson Pittman stack.
A good stack. Pittman's so consistent.
Man, dude, Pittman, even with Minshew, he still finished as a top 12 wide receiver.
Yep.
God, this is going so fast.
I like Mike Evans, man, Mr. Consistent.
Yeah, there's your consistency guy right there. Yeah.
Very. The guy who writes the consistency guide literally takes Mr. Consistent.
I like how Two Fat Guys is over here. That's a terrible pick. He's keeping to his promise. Keep it to his word that he was talking about earlier.
Ayuk? Oh yeah, he went.
Anthony says, Greg says, who needs pass catchers? Zay Flowers. All right, so to end this round out, we got Diggs, Rasheed White, DJ Moore, man. What are your thoughts on him this year? New quarterback.
You know, everybody's down on it. Around here in Chicago, they keep talking about how DJ Moore's not getting along with him and all those things. It's just not true. They're getting along fine. They're doing fine. He's throwing the ball to him. You know, everybody thinks Keenan Allen's going to take over his spot. Like, that's not going to happen. They didn't trade for DJ Moore, you know, to have somebody take his spot.
Yeah, I love, man. DJ Moore he's a hammer, dude. He is. When he had Cam Newton, it was crazy to watch him develop with Cam. I really hope that Caleb, man, develops into a passer because, you know, I mean, DJ Moore, the crazy thing too is like he did a lot with, I mean, if you looked at his stats, he wasn't a guy who was like a PPR king. You know, he didn't catch a lot of balls, but he had a ton of yards. Like he would catch the ball and he would do so much after the catch. It's DJ Moore is very talented.
Yep. Yeah, he is.
All right, I love Brock Bowers. How about that?
It's a good pick.
That'll work.
So him and Hawkinson, that kind of just me. I mean, it's a shitty Hawkinson pick on accident, but maybe they can both be awesome during the year. I still could have got Hawkinson probably in like the 11th round.
Yes, you could have.
You know, I forgot to ask: are in the 5 super flexes, are kickers involved in that, or is there still just one kicker?
If you're in an MFL league, then yes.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing any MFL this year.
I think there are some. I'm not 100% sure. Please do not quote me on that, but I think there are.
Wait, MFL for
MFL, yeah. My fantasy league, right?
Yeah, they have. Right. It's like half and half.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Bob Long's like, damn it, why didn't I play that? Because if you're in a live draft, it's gonna be sleeper. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. DJ Moore has balled out. He's QB proof. I agree with that. There you go. There's your answer. Ramondre Stevenson got paid. What are y'all's thoughts on him this year?
I feel bad for
New England.
New England.
I try not to mess with those running backs now. I don't know if things are going to change, but having running backs out of New England are typically pretty frustrating.
I agree.
My first year ever of fantasy football, I had a running back out of New England, and I was like, I'm never doing it again. And I was a Patriots fan.
You made my pick harder.
Like, if I didn't have Gronk or Edelman or Brady, I was not interested.
That's just how I feel about Pittsburgh running backs. I don't trust them. Inconsistent.
Man, I would really like to see Najee.
I did the kick return kid.
Shaheed, man. I mean, with points, man, he could potentially put up like top 20 points.
Yeah, I know.
Does what he does.
I took him as my third receiver. I was like, all right, I'm good there with that.
Shoot, man, you can still get receivers. There's still guys coming back.
Oh, yeah, there's still plenty of them left. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, man.
But like I said, you only have to start one receiver, right?
Officially, yeah, but.
So I like it. You're not really
Cooper.
negating it.
I hate that.
The first time.
Oh, I like
I
Kamara.
have not had a wide receiver before.
I'll trade you Josh Jacobs for him.
I probably would do that. I like Josh Jacobs.
No, that's good. You and his mom both like him. You're good.
Why do you not like Josh Jacobs?
Because I feel like he got paid and now he's not going to do anything.
No.
He seems like one of those kind of guys. Like, I got paid, so now if I get hurt, I'll sit out for 3 weeks and, whatever.
That happens so much, too, these days.
I know. It is sad.
It is very sad. Shoot, he got signed and then he was out there riding dirt bikes and fell off his dirt bike.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to go with Old Bald McLaurin.
T. McLaw. We'll see what happens there.
Can we start over?
Can we start over?
Yes.
JC would love to start over. Well, no, he likes his first pick.
That's about it.
That one went as planned.
I like everything other than Burrow and Hawkinson. Other than that, I love it.
This is where I start to get these middle rounds are my demise. Like, this is where I do too much thinking and not enough thinking all at the same time.
I got sniped. Damn it. I guess so. I got to look here. I don't got a running back, so I'm going to go James Conner. He's at least a starter until he gets hurt.
You finally got me.
Sniped you.
Yeah. Nick Chubb is definitely not where I wanted to go, but I ignored the running back a little too much.
You got Gibbs. I don't have a running back, so I faded. I literally went 0 RB in this draft. And I might have had to have gone on RB differently. Like I said, my second round pick was supposed to be St. Brown, so I might have gone running back earlier.
My second pick was supposed to be Amon-Ra too, but y'all took him.
All my picks were no. Let me change all
Thank
my.
Thank you. Yeah, the stack. I did get the stack with McLaurin. That is right. Which in Scott Fishbowl, the stacks are valuable.
Amon-Ra St. Brown is valuable. I'm sad that he's not on my team because.
Well, they're all valuable if they work.
Yeah, true. This is true.
I've never seen in my life where 3 Bears wide receivers have been drafted in 10 rounds. 3 of them.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Xavier, we're going running back heavy.
Oh,
and he took Brooks. I didn't even see that. That was a good pick.
We're getting close to those rounds where Hawkinson would be taken.
Ouch.
Hoskinson's probably taken, like I said.
Wow, that hurt. That was sharp.
One for Gina.
What happened?
Did you hear me?
You just got stabbed in the heart by Gina.
Only because you were going to take Amon-Ra. I said we're getting close to those rounds where Hawk would be taken.
Not even close yet. Probably like it's another 3 rounds.
Is that Hawk Tua?
I didn't say we were there.
Hawk Tua.
Can I take? Is Tua still available?
Oh, Hawk Tua, huh?
I only
Dagger.
see 3. Oh,
Dagger.
It's only 3 Cowboys that have been taken so far. They're a mess.
So who do you guys think is going to start for the Raiders? Minshew or
position? Oh, quarterback.
Yeah,
I think Minshew keeps it most of the year, but you never know.
Whose mustache is better? That's the real.
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico.
Minshew mania for sure. I'm all about it.
I went old running back. Austin Eckler, man. I think a lot of people are fading him. How is he just
him
like
and Mostert back to back in round 9? I think that's 2 great picks.
Yeah, I don't.
Especially if you've got enough. Well, that was your second running back. So, but still, that's still that late. That's a pretty good pick. You figure he's got to do something.
How can he not?
Yeah, right.
I don't know who I want here.
I think he's got a lot of. I mean, you get traded after you've been doing. I mean, yeah, obviously you got banged up a little bit here and there, but he's very, very, all in on being a Bolt. Like everything was Chargers, and they just kind of were like, all right, we're done. I think he's got a little chip on his shoulder this year. I'm surprised we haven't seen any of them crazy workout videos of him.
Mm.
All right, so Will faded wide receiver, and I mean I don't Reed, Dell, Smith Schuster, or sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't believe Hollywood Brown was there, and I picked Rashee Rice because I didn't know Hollywood Brown was still available, so that was dumb.
Yeah, they changed his name to Hollywood too.
Really?
Yeah, it says Hollywood.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was like, oh, it's Hollywood Brown.
We got a new Ocho Cinco, huh?
All right, my second favorite tight end, Taysom Hill, baby.
I like that.
In this league where he does everything, it's got to be worth a hell of a lot more than most.
He did a lot too.
I feel like I'm spiraling out of control. And I'm just gonna let it go.
The real question though is, are you having fun?
Can you tell how quiet I've been over here?
She's in panic mode.
Quiet. I don't know why I have draft anxiety, and I'm gonna try to get that to be a real thing in the medical world.
That'll be if they ever redo the league. That'll be one of the shows. Draft anxiety.
That's a great name to a show, and I need to host it.
Yes.
Yes. And we need
Welcome to Draft Anxiety.
15-second timers.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Have you ever
15
done
seconds?
a fast draft for what is it? Underdog? Talk about flying.
Yeah, they are fast.
Yeah.
It's 30 seconds.
It's 30 seconds, but it's like this. There's no breaks. These guys are just snapping them. I'm like, holy shit.
I can
usually keep up pretty well, but man, that was out of control.
And I don't like to set, so I'm a person who does not like to set a queue because I like to see how it's going, and I cannot predict what is going to happen in however many picks. So I find it really hard, except for maybe the first couple of rounds where it's like, those are pretty solid. You know who you're going to pick the first couple of rounds, but the middle part of the draft, I just don't know. I can't. I'm not a planner.
You're just you're spontaneous.
Yeah,
spontaneous. 5 minutes.
In an anxious type of way.
Let's go.
When it takes 5 minutes to make a pick, it's spontaneous.
Oilers are up.
Yeah, I like slow draft for a reason.
If anybody cares, Edmonton scored a goal. I'd like to see Canada win this. I do not want to see Florida win another thing.
Especially after Florida took off running away with it and everybody just kind of gave up.
I know. I'm dumbfounded.
Nobody
I don't follow hockey, but
win another thing.
Future son-in-law does, and he's like, Florida's gonna blow them out because it was 2-0 already.
Oh, it's 1-1.
Yeah.
Florida scored.
Oh, Florida scored.
And Florida has more shots on net. That's a good sign.4 JC. I'm going for Florida. The rank is 30 minutes.
Florida's won the Stanley Cup at least in the last 4 years? Twice?
No.
State of Florida because Tampa Bay won.
Tampa won it 3 times, and then
I'm talking about
Golden
the
Knights.
last 3 years or 5 years. Who's won?
Yeah, it was Tampa and Golden Knights.
Yeah, so 2 for Tampa. That's enough Florida teams winning stuff.
I panicked for a second. I thought that was going to be me. I was like,
oh no, the first time out.
Duarte.
Duarte. Oscar. Panthers better get their stuff together.
James, I was saying Florida, as in Florida in general.
The state of
Florida. doesn't deserve to win.
James must be a hockey fan.
Doesn't deserve.
He's like, that's Tampa.
Let's go New England.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
Kicker.
What kicker?
Guess we started a quarterback run.
there's the
Oh, there goes our first kicker.
First kicker off in the 11th round. Alexia Gemmo.
Gemma with the kicker.
Gemma, you started a try.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Anthony
Kicker
giving
on.
you shit here.
You better jump on it, Gina.
Anthony giving you shit here.
Y'all are getting a
Don't
little
get left
crazy.
behind. Don't get left behind.
I do love a kicker.
James, I promise.
That was
Florida.
like in Hawkinson territory,
Florida
though.
team, Period.
Nobody takes a kicker before Hawkins. Okay, Will's gonna get 2 kickers. Oh no,
I think that was a panic pick.
that was a
There's
kick.
Shear off the board.
Oh, she didn't take a kicker.
Okonkwo.
You're gonna be screwed. I can tell you.
I just panicked that I only had one tight end, and I was like, I better get one more.
That's what I'm saying. I think that when it gets closer, more people are gonna pick tight ends than we think. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I like
no,
Dobby
I
pick.
think tight ends have been talked about so much that it
Yeah.
has created this.
I agree.
Yep.
I feel like
It's
if I
like
don't get Aubrey this
standard.
year, I'm fading kicker. I'm gonna fade kick. If I don't get Aubrey, I'm fading kicker.
Oh, these other kickers
You're-
can kick a lot.
Aubrey's already
Yeah,
off.
and I they
Oh,
can be
you're
replaced
saying now
every
you'll
week.
fade him. Yeah. So I did a mock draft just recently, and I got Aubrey. I got like a really good deal on him, and I was like, "Are y'all sleeping on Aubrey? What are you doing?"
JC.
There you
Oh, he went for the return
There
guy.
goes Mims. Oh,
Return guy, baby. I'll take my returner then. If he even returns. It could be somebody else. You never know.
Is he healthy? I know there was a moment where he was hurt, but
Jake Bates.
Oh, that was a sick goal.
Harrison Butker.
It also should be noted that Sniper Mel took 2 Bears players.
Oh,
As a
yeah.
Green
You
Bay
know how she
fan,
feels about-
that's
yeah.
like sacrilegious.
I know.
Mel, I see this. I'm gonna take your what is it called? The ownership away.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Raider Mel.
how many rounds is this? 22
Yeah.
or 20?
That's why I did 30 seconds because it should roll through. We should be able to roll.
Yeah, but I'm
We're-
saying, is it so? It's 22.
Yeah, that's what it is in Scott Fish. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see. All right, gotcha.
This is like the fastest draft I've ever done in my entire life, for the record. Ever.
This is going
And
pretty
I never
quick.
want to do one faster.
Yeah, I mean, I've done full drafts in 45 minutes before, but yeah, it's fast.
Usually the live drafts I have with my friends, we give each other about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
a
say,
minute?
so how much
God.
time do you get for the live drafts? 2 minutes?
About
Is it
2
30
minutes until
seconds?
people start booing you. Oh, yeah. It gets wild.
I think we do a 3-minute clock for our live drafts. I do all right with it. I still have my moments.
All right, JC, where you going?
This was the kicker 2 last year in Scott Fish scoring.
You're right, it was.
I forgot I have light in this room.
There was things I was kind of looking at. Like, you're looking for teams that kind of stall. I mean, obviously, you have Tyreek Hill. It could happen this year where Tua goes off, but does he go off? There are some teams. And there was another kicker I looked at who I might take another one later if he falls. But
See you later, Gemmo.
Thanks, Gemmo.
appreciate you, Gemmo.
Here's a guy that's very consistent. Everybody's sleeping on too. Don't forget about him.
Yeah.
Myers, yeah, Jacoby.
He had a very good season. I had him.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? Oh, Myers?
Jacoby Myers. Yeah. He was 24th in total points, 23rd consistency. A lot of people didn't realize that.
Every time I hear that ticker, I keep like looking at my screen.
I know. Panic.
Mike Williams. I mean, it's still a good auto pick.
Oh,
McPherson.
Oh, she went for the Cincy's.
I did.
man, that screwed me up.
Hopefully high scoring offense. 3.3 extra point.
Yeah, that or you want teams that stall out at like the 40, you know, and you kickers that can kick 55 yarders, or I guess you stall out at 35.
You have to tune into when Linda Lyons gives her kicker predictions for Scott Fish scoring.
Lindell.
What?
Yeah.
Her name is Lindell.
Yeah, I know. Everybody calls her Linda, though.
I know Linda.
Is it? Oh, I'm like, isn't it Linda on the? It's Lindell.
So her thing
Lyons?
says Linda Lyons, but it's actually Lindell Lyons.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You would have known that if you tuned into the what is it? The show that they had on the Game Changer show. They had her on and talked a little bit about it.
We'll have to go back and watch that.
If anybody didn't tune in for Gina's show too,
Duarte is on.
Oh my God, you'll learn all about Debbie Gibson.
Oh, God.
That's hot stuff. All right, I'm taking Gardner.
Oh, Minshew Mania.
He's coming to hang out on my team.
Uncle Rico.
Shock the world.
He's gonna come hang out with me. Here goes Roy. He's taking Bears kickers. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Roshan.
He's going to be the goal line back.
Assuming they get there.
Oof.
Just kidding. Every play is gonna be scored from 30 yards out because they have all those receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I didn't mean they weren't gonna score a touchdown.
Well, and then they got three tight ends. You know, the ageless wonder Mercedes Lewis.
Oh gosh, he's still alive.
Yeah, they signed him again.
He's still alive.
So now we're starting to get to that point where you're looking for upside players, right? You know, 15 to
Looking
20.
at somebody with a heartbeat.
I was just gonna say somebody on a pulse.
Somebody with a heartbeat, he says.
Hunter Henry is barely hanging on.
I don't know. And he might be the wide receiver.
The best
too.
tight end in New England.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have him more than I care to admit, and we had
Well,
his
you just
moments
did.
last season.
But you just did admit.
I did admit it in a roundabout type of way. You know who my most owned player is? Curtis Samuel.
Hey, that's a great
Last
pick.
year it worked.
Last year it worked real well.
Yeah, no, I think he'll do very well in Buffalo.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
problem
you're right.
with
He's
Henry.
very
Is he's
inconsistent,
just
Hunter Henry.
inconsistent.
Yes.
And you usually play him on the off weeks.
Yeah, right.
Just when you start to feel good about him, he doesn't show up.
Right.
I'm going Josh Palmer here.
I like Josh Palmer.
Everybody took a kicker already.
Hey,
Yeah.
Here's the thing about kicker, man. They can score some big points. Like I said last year, Aubrey finished as a top 50 player. So that says a lot about how much he scored. But like I said, when you're looking at kicker, to me, it's like if you're looking for somebody you're just gonna forget it, you're gonna want to find a player that's on a team that they either score a lot of points and you're kicking field goals and they're very consistent in field goals or extra points. I'm sorry.
Again.
Or you're looking for players or you're looking for kickers who are on teams that can't finish. They can get within scoring, but they can't finish.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
No, it's not. Yeah. Bob, he said, but seriously, like last year, it was like, Aubrey was such a big scorer because he was kicking so many field goals, and they were like 50+ yard field goals.
All right.
There's a guy out there. There's a guy still out there who I think is on a team this year who might be a team that are very strong. They play really hard, and they were really decent last year. They lost some players, and potentially might not
Buffalo
be
Bills.
Opposite side of the map.
Oh, okay.
I know Chargers.
I would say, yeah, and he made a commercial last year as a kicker.
Cameron Dicker?
Yeah.
Dicker the kicker?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. I just, that
and you
team,
have to love his name.
I don't
Speaking
know
of kickers that have there's nothing wrong with having a gay kicker on your team. Just saying.
No. Matt Gay.
Just say.
I was like, which
And it's
kicker's
Pride Month.
gay?
It is Pride Month.
I just said that. With,
Am I
with my
missing
kicker.
something?
And you threw everybody off there.
We all were just like, huh? Oh.
I'm sure he's a very nice gentleman, but I'm just, yeah. Oh my God, we got 5 more rounds left, and I don't have anybody left in my queue. I can just start finding heartbeat guys
Did you
again.
take 2 kickers?
Me?
Why
Yeah.
not?
You can flex too, right?
No, you don't flex
No.
it, but
You don't
it's
flex.
but you got to remember it's best ball.
Yeah.
So you
No,
might as well have
it's not
2
best
really
ball.
good kickers, because then if one has a bad week.
Whoa, it's not best ball.
I thought it was.
No.
No.
That's
I'm like,
said
whoa,
earlier it
when
was
did they
best ball.
change this to best
no
ball?
best ball. Best ball is in is the Battle of the Sexes.
He's
and they have
like,
a
we need to
semblance of
start
style.
over.
Maybe that's what you were talking about. Okay, well then I shouldn't have drafted 2 kickers. But oh well. You need to have 2 anyway, because it depends which one's kicking
Yeah,
indoors.
you get bye week.
You know,
Bye
if Matt
week
Gay is
issues.
kicking in New England outside, then I'm going to start Aubrey.
Okay. I like that.
I
pivot.
don't hate not having. I mean, I don't hate having kickers.
Especially if you have 22 spots. You might as well have.
I agree.
Yeah, because again, if somebody's playing outside, if Aubrey is playing in Philadelphia or Washington in late December, or
Sorry, Mel.
then I'm going to take Matt Gay indoors in Indy. So
Makes sense.
but I did think it was best ball, so that's the other reason I got him.
Hey, it's okay. You could
Truth
do
comes
like
out.
me and draft Hawkinson in the 3rd round due to.
That was an
That's
over.
the thing, man. When you're 9-0 and then he comes back, you're just rolling from there.
I think I'm going to take a picture. Keep this draft. Take a picture, JC. I'm going to remind you of Hawkinson
Every time.
every single time.
I already told you what my
Hey,
draft
good
should
to
look
see.
like. I told you what my draft should already look like. I would be
What
loving
it
my
should
draft
like
now.
and what it looks like. 2 different things.
Hey, pick your player. You're on the clock. Right? I'm worried about my draft.
Oh, that was
That's what
funny.
happened last week.
That was
Oh.
funny.
And I didn't even want Gabe Davis.
Well, you got him.
He's good for those best ball leagues.
McLaughlin, he's mine.
Yeah,
He's
he
my guy. McLaughlin, man, if he gets the opportunity, man, I really love McLaughlin.
He said, somebody please drop Donta Foreman. Hey, listen, it's not going to happen. At least I'm not.
Yeah, James.
If Jerome Ford sucks, Foreman might be the starting in Cleveland until Chubbs is healthy.
Come on.
Come on.
I'm going to stay with Colts players and go with Jelani Woods. That would be my third.
I like
tight
Jelani
end.
Woods,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a
How
great
do you
pick.
not like a tight end who's like 6'8"? Like,
Yeah, right.
Double snipe. You guys are killing me.
Did you want Demario Douglas? I heard you gonna get upset about
I
one.
did want Demario Douglas at this point.
She's like, give me all the New England players.
All right, you
That's
guys.
right.
I'm a believer. Oh,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that opportunity. And at
I
one point, he
believe.
was a
I
very,
believe.
very highly touted side tight end.
hey, I like Tolbert for the kick return. He is fast.
Yeah, he's fast, and they want to play him a little bit more in the wide receiver game too. Like a bigger, more. He'll see more.
Come on.
Oh, this is going too fast. I'm getting cheated out of like 30 seconds because of this auto crap.
That
Oh
is
my
true.
God.
It's making it harder for me
Lost
too.
a whole minute right
Come
there.
on.
Another New England player. Jeez.
No, what are you doing? I just talked about how I don't draft New England players.
I know.
How did this woman
Sure
get
can.
that far in Scott Fishbowl with an entire team of New England players?
I didn't say it was a good plan, okay?
Hey, watch, Drake
All
May
out of
has
my
like
system.
the best year, and she wins.
Everybody watching is like, I'm sorry, did you say this girl was in the top 10? Abort mission.
Mel
That
says
is
this
proof
so
that luck
fast.
plays a major role.
Yes. Yeah, I believe that too. Drafting is a little bit of luck.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
No, you don't have to joke. It's true.
Hey,
It's
just,
a matter.
just in case you didn't know, Kendrick Bourne is still available.
I might get him if he's still there in the next round. I'm going for the sweep. If you guys can please not mess that up.
I think Brady's still on the draft.
He might be available. Yeah.
Isn't
I'm
he a
going
Raider?
Theo.
Maybe.
I don't
Theo
know what he
Johnson.
listed
Could be.
as, but yeah.
He owns part of it.
Yeah, y'all will be laughing. You won't be laughing when I'm
You're right.
doing
She'll
my
make it
pick.
to the top 10 again. Or
Exactly.
we'll be eating our words.
Her whole team, the New England's gonna go crazy this year.
They're gonna blow up this
Gonna
year.
go top 10.
Yeah.
I'm just stacking. I've got Drake May. You guys, I am going in for the ultimate set.
Craig said Kendrick Bourne season.
I don't have him, so
Not yet.
Not
four
yet,
rounds.
he said.
You got 4 rounds.
give me time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
we
your
got
pick yet.
plenty of rounds.
Hey, this is table talk. I don't need anybody sniping me.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, don't. Everybody, please don't take Kendrick Bourne and let Gina have him.
Actually, if I knew he was available, I might have taken him before Baker.
Uh-oh, Mel, you gotta. If you missed your spot, Mel, you gotta go into your at the top of your page. It should say "Take off an auto draft."
Young Hoku.
Young Wei.
He's a sleeper.
I think he's going to do well as a kicker. I have him ranked pretty high because
He's
he
gonna
did
go
pretty good
crazy.
last year with a garbage team, and now you've got Cousins in him that he could kick a lot of field goals indoors.
Atlanta's going to be a scary offense.
Yeah, they are. And their defense sucks, so they're going to have to be.
Yep.
And Kendrick Bourne is staring me in the face.
Yeah, there's still 7 more picks. Calm down, girl.
Kind of getting excited about him. I can already feel him on my team.
So you want to
Mel,
She gets Kendrick Bourne.
if she gets Kendrick Bourne.
Jacoby Brissett is still available for insurance, just in case.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God. I might have to draw the line.
Have you ever
Yeah,
drafted
I'll
this
take
many
He
New
started.
England players?
Oh, there's Deontay Foreman. Good job.
I'll
Jake.
take him. I'll take him just for
to
our
make
guy
him
Anthony.
happy?
I have him in my
Anthony.
queue, man. I'm like, hey, that's a good idea.
I'll take him. Anthony's out here speaking for him.
Greg believes in his guy. He got JJ McCarthy. I like that.
He always does. Because nobody else wants him.
Joe Milton's still available.
Joe Milton's still available. He can play tight end.
Look who's still available.
Is he there?
Gonna do it.
Yes.
I wanted the clean sweep. Now I have all the wide receivers except for Douglas.
See, now if this was best ball, you'd have one good player every week.
But it's not best ball. Damn it, I want Luke McCaffrey.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Oh, you guys, I almost just picked Osborne. He's in New England.
KJ Osborne.
You would have
Hey,
done
you
that.
forgot about KJ
Oh,
Osborne.
that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about KJ Osborne went there. Yeah, you got to get him.
I don't
You got
know.
10 seconds.
Finish it off.
I'm gonna go Zay Jones.
Finish it off strong.
No, I can't. I mean, I can, but maybe in the next round.
It's good stuff. Hey, I think so too, Coach. He was Bay here in Minnesota too. The reason I
I
only
know.
knew about
I
him,
actually really
Don't drop the
like
ball.
KJ. I should have just done it, but it's kind of ridiculous at this point.
Damn it. I had Bigsby. I literally had it on. I had my thing on.
oh,
Did you just get
All
a
right.
snipe?
That's a snipe there by a lot.
right in the heart.
I like
Hayden
Hayden
Hurst.
Hurst.
There's still tight end with a soul left. Wow.
Yeah, some of them. This is my guy. I just like UT Perry. He
I
shines.
pressed the wrong button. I actually wanted Allen from the Jets.
Well, welcome to my party.
Yeah, Brandon Rice.
So, Bob, let's talk a little bit before we get into these last couple rounds. Let's talk about the expo. Let's talk about your consistency guide real quick.
Consistency guy, get that on Amazon. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you'll get that in 2 days. So there it is to cover. Check it all out. And of course, then the expo coming August 9th through the 11th. It's the place to be for everybody that's into fantasy football. And this year, focusing on sports betting as well. So Sports Betting Saturday will be there. So if you, whether you're new to it or you're, want to just improve your ROI, that's going to be a great time on Saturday. Of course, all the usual stuff: Friday party, Saturday party, cornhole tournament, flag football tournament,
Sunday party.
Sunday party. Yeah, then karaoke Sunday night. I've got it reserved. It's at a new bar down the street. It's actually right beside Centennial Plaza. It's called Canton Brewing. We have the whole basement to ourselves, which means we don't have to worry about the hotel throwing us out. So
Yes, dude.
so we
that's
can
so
party
cool,
till
Bob.
we stop buying alcohol. So, which you never. So yeah, it's going to be a great time. TheFantasyFootballExpo.com to get your tickets. I assume all of you will be there, right? All of you.
Yeah, 46 days away, Bob.
46.
But who's
Trust
counting?
me, my head's spinning. I know.
Oh my goodness, almost a month.
Yeah. But
I'm excited
really
and
fun.
nervous all at the same time. I've never
Yeah.
been.
Oh, this is your first time, right, Gina?
Yeah. And I'm
Fantastic.
like the anxiety I'm feeling in this draft right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you drink a lot, it all goes away. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving that. That's cool, Bob. I'm glad that you got the whole basement of the brewery. That's going to be,
yeah.
I mean, because then you don't have to worry about anybody Ubering or catching rides or drinking and
Yep.
driving.
You can all walk down the street and get home, and if not, everybody can sleep on the floors of everybody's bedroom. So, Erica's there. Yeah. Hey, Erica. Erica's
Mel's
gonna be there.
gonna be for Mel. I think Mel's coming too first year.
This is my first year too.
Yeah. Will's first year.
Number
Yeah.
one.
So excited to have all you,
A lot
all
of
you
us
guys come.
newbies.
Yeah. There's a
I
lot.
know everybody though already. Like, so it's not.
But there's gonna be a lot of new people that that was
Since he made it back to me, I
there
just
you
went
go.
ahead.
AJ Osborne, she got the whole team almost. Just missing one guy.
17
Somebody
New
just
England wide
stole
receivers.
40%.
Fantastic.
Why do you guys keep doing this to me? It's like I can't let him go. None of you are
22
taking him.
rounds, 17 New England wide receivers for Gina.
I actually kind of hate my team, but it's fine. It's all gonna be
It's a
fine.
mock. It's all good.
It's a Mac. I am from Massachusetts.
Drew Bledsoe available? Get him.
Gina
Who?
put a new meaning to the word.
Drew Bledsoe.
No. Oh my God.
10
I'm
seconds.
gonna go with Old Balls Everett. Old Faithful.
There you go.
Is this the last round? Oh, thank
This is
God.
it.
I can breathe again. All right, I got.
Oh yeah,
7
so
single
Fantasy Football
people.
Expo, everybody needs to be there. Get your tickets. Looking forward to it. It'll be a blast as always. Hopefully, we'll get some celebrities. I'm not sure who they'll be, but we'll get some. I don't know who. Gina will be the celebrity, obviously.
Can we get Debbie Gibson?
If you can get her to show up, knock your socks off.
Yeah, that would be so sweet.
Maybe I can work that out.
There you go. Are you personal friends with hers?
She is.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Are you really?
Don't act like you're
She
not.
knows who I am. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He definitely knows
All
who you
right.
are.
So the one celebrity I might get to come is the guy whose dad started Candid Camera, Alan Funt.
Oh.
His son Peter Funt is a big fantasy guy and actually bought my book online and then contacted me to ask me about the expo because him and his son are thinking about. Son's 30 years old, he's 70 something, but he wants to come, and I'm like, we would be honored to have a celebrity like you there. So
Yeah.
if somebody says smile, you're on Candid Camera, be careful what you do that weekend. You could be on the next show.
Their football said Debbie Gibson. He loves him some Debbie Gibson.
Yeah. Oh, a Debbie Gibson fan in the house. It's like,
So
some of us.
we just concluded the draft. I want to do real quick before we get out of here. I want to give one of these consistency guides away. I kind of let that get away from me. But real quick in the chat, just put Bob. All you have to put is Bob in the chat. B-O-B.
Bob.
B-O-B.
Where are we at? Oh, you're on YouTube chat. Okay, never mind.
So in the chat, just put Bob. B-O-B. And grab these names.
You can spell it backwards and it's fine.
Yeah, if you spell it backwards, it's acceptable.
It is acceptable.
So, Pete, if you can for me, grab those names and just put them on a list for me. All right, so let's talk real quick just about a team. Hey, Bob, it's always a pleasure getting to hang out with you. I want to talk a little bit about your team. I want to talk about your start. So, I mean, Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Kyle Pitts fell to you because of me. Josh Jacobs, who you did not want.
The thing resisted and reset, and I wanted Derrick Henry.
Yeah. So if your team was Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Pitts, Derrick Henry, Mike Evans, Metcalf, Shaheed, how are you feeling with that start?
I'm good with it because I feel like I got some other good players further down to kind of be able to readjust. Since we have 5 flex, I mean, I've got Jacoby Myers, Brandon Cooks, certainly has potential to be has been very good as the number 2. Rashid Rice, when he comes back, if he only misses 4 games, Taysom Hill can get some points as a backup tight end, but Pitts will be there most of the time. But yeah, I like this team. When you only have to start one running back, you get 2 or 3 that you can intermix, and I think just load up on wide receivers and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, I like my team. I like the start. I like the quarterback situation. On a week-to-week basis, having both of those guys start will be great. And I'm good with it.
I'm gonna tell you, I loved Taysom Hill last year. He was a good fill-in for me, just to kind of throw on there when I needed him. And even if it was just like, all right, I'm gonna set it and forget it, and just have him as a flex always. Because if you have 5 flexes, him, it's your last flex.
Right.
You can't be mad at that. Like if he blows up, he's going to give you a shit ton of points.
Yeah, if he has one of those 2 touchdown weeks and, catches a couple balls and, they bring him in on 3rd down to get those, first down. So that's bonus points. So there's just a lot of potential there, as a backup tight end. And, like you said, as maybe your 5th flex.
All right, let me see here. I think I got everybody in here that wanted to participate. Let me pull up the duck race real quick. Oh, you love some ducks. We love ducks here.
I have the worst luck on the duck races.
Is that on YouTube? I can't see it, obviously.
I'll pull it up here in a second. I'm just gonna
Okay.
get everybody's name on there, and I'll pull it up.
Wait a minute, is Craig Noble her husband? That's
Yep.
cheating. You can't have
Oh,
her
look,
name.
I forgot to take him off my. Still have him on my thing from when we were on Greg's show. That's why he's on my. I'm like, I see it listed next to my my little tag.
Also, I'll throw Uncle Ted in
Yes.
here. James.
Craig is the lucky person who gets to be married to me.
Obviously, right.
He's a saint.
Does he like the New England Patriots wide receivers as much as you?
No, absolutely not. He's a diehard
Packers
Green Bay fan.
Oh, Green Bay fan. Okay, that's cool.
No, he's going to be like, what?
So he loved my Josh Jacobs pick, I'm sure.
Yes, yeah. I loved your Josh Jacobs pick.
No.
I still love your Josh Jacobs pick.
One more.
My
Forte.
draft was what happens when you have a 30-second clock. This was not my most thought out draft for the
I
record.
don't know. I mean, I think your core team through whatever round 10, I think is damn good.
Well, and I mean, I'm bound to hit when I have all of the wide receivers in New England. One of them's got to be good.
Well, yeah, but still, your top four of Garrett Wilson, Deebo Samuel, McLaurin, and Godwin are all very strong, very consistent players on a week-to-week basis. You got Sutton down in the 14th round. Again, same thing.
Mhm.
You've got a good trio of running backs and Rashad White, Alvin Kamara, and Zach Moss, all very good, all very consistent when they play. I mean, you got Trey McBride, who's a top 3 tight end. If Jaden Daniels is solid, I mean, that team's tough to beat. It could be top 10 again.
Yeah, I'll be competitive.
I think
I'm
they're
gonna throw
gonna win the
Scampers in
division.
here too. Mr. Scampers, he probably missed it. I got pretty much everyone that was in here. So,
That's cute.
all right, we're gonna get some ducks racing. We're gonna get some ducks rolling. Let me get a number between 45 and 85 here, and then we can let our amazing guests roll out tonight and enjoy their Monday night. I know it's
63.
There we go. Perfect. Love it.
It's the year I was born.
Mel immediately every time.
I know
is Mel.
exactly.
The year I
69.
was born, so I thought that fit.
All right, then Gina, give us a number between 1 and 5.
3.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Y'all ready?
It's not hard.
And we're off. The ducks are off, and we're racing. And
Oh boy.
whoever wins the
Greg
race
Noble,
is going to be
he better
getting a
hold
nice
back.
little email from me tonight. Give me a nice little email from me tonight. Thanks to our friend here, Mr. Bob Long,
I
Mr.
think
Consistency
is
himself.
such a
it's gonna be
good
Uncle Ted.
Oh,
Greg
James,
Greg
man,
wants it.
James has
Pete's
the
been
luck.
digging in.
Craig
Pete's
went
been
out
digging
too
in
fast.
Now, you don't want to get off to a fast start.
I'm
on this
down,
race.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
We'll
He's
lose a
gonna
little.
need some stamina here on the back end. Erica making her move.
There we go. There you go. There you
Too
go.
soon. Too soon.
Look at
Oh,
this.
Okay,
I like the
Erica got the
Spider-Man
angry
stuff.
duck.
Oh,
It's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
yeah, it is Spider-Man.
Dang. All right.
18 seconds left.
Nope.
Oh, Eric is
Here we
running
go.
away
Who's
with
gonna
it.
come
Oh,
up
that's
quick?
Duarte.
Here comes
Duarte's making
Duarte.
his move.
Surf football on the outside is a strawberry.
Oh, Mel's taking the push.
Mel just turned down the
Oh.
knock.
Shit.
Mel.
she hit that
Congrats.
knock button.
Congrats.
I'll put the
Congratulations,
turbo on
Mel.
at the end.
Yep.
She had the nitro.
Nice.
Your husband almost won.
Craig
even
was
though he
second place finish.
We're always the bridesmaids, you guys. Always.
Nice.
All
That's
right,
cool.
Mel.
I'll have to do that for the
Almost one
giveaway
got
up here
fishbowl.
Friday night.
Shoot me a message, Mel, and I'll get you the draft guide. She will absolutely love that. I know she's gonna be using that. She's
Mel's a girl. Okay.
Oh yeah, Mel. She's man. She got into FF7s last year, and she beat some heavy hitters in IDP, and it was her first year
Nice.
actually playing fantasy football.
Good for her.
And she beat an IDP king, the IDP king. She beat a lot of people. So she played very well. But we're gonna get out of here, everybody. Thanks for everyone joining us. Thank you, Bob.
Thanks for having me.
Gina.
Yes, thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Phil, and Pete. It was a great night. I think I have the outro. I do have the outro. All right, we're out of here. Peace out, everyone. Later.